Kira, don't. My life is a shit show right now. Just crack on.
Welcome back to Quiet Please, our first official episode of 2026. Kira here, Mel here. We're so excited to be back. We've had a great little break, and there's so much to talk about, Mel, but mostly I miss you.
I know, I haven't seen you in ages.
It's
weird. We've been talking while you've been on your hollybobs, but yeah, we've had a lot of things go on, haven't we, over Christmas, me and you? I've moved house, officially a Colorado resident. We've got no furniture, nothing. So hence the background, we've got nothing.
Yeah,
you don't realize how much
stark back there. How much stuff is in front of you though?
No, nothing. I'm in my room and I've built this table that it's on. So two side tables, broke one of them, but I made it work. But the tool belt has been getting a lot of use over the last couple of days. But yeah, we're loving it. Weather's been great. You see the mountains from our house. So we're very, very happy here. Made friends with the one of the, what do you call them, bartenders at the local pub, which is an absolute priority of mine. So
yeah, that was quick work.
Local, very quick work.
We don't need a podcast setup, but we do need to be friends with the bartender.
Yes. So yeah, absolutely thriving. When we got here, my car was already here. This is the drama I'm about to tell you about. This is my life in a nutshell.
Okay, can't wait. Go.
Got an Uber from the airport. Like, we finally did it, could finally breathe, and we're like, right, let's go to Costco, get a bunch of food, like, blah, blah, blah. Tried to start my car, and it was dead, like, completely dead. So I had to go and get a rental. I had to Uber to a rental, go and get a rental, and order some jump leads. I didn't even have jump leads. I had, like, a booster pack, but it won't work if the battery's completely dead. And then I jump-started my own car, so I'm feeling very,
you're
very
feeling this is your lesbian dream come true.
Honestly, I'm thriving out here. Absolutely thriving.
Congratulations, Mel. That is just
thank you.
Huge news.
Huge news. Can't hit a 7-iron right now, but I can jumpstart anyone's car if they need me. So
I can mildly hit a 7-iron, but I cannot jump anybody's car. Hell no.
Well, now I can. So the jump leads will be in my car full time because my car has a tendency to she just gets a bit tired. You know, she's just had enough of me.
Maybe we should replace the battery?
I did recently.
I don't know.
It's just my car. But and I love my car. I don't want to get a new one. So I'm just gonna
great.
Just gonna ride her out.
Okay, so I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
For you. How's Kai doing with the move? Does he understand what's happening, or does he think that he's just on an extended vacation to Colorado?
No, to be fair to the lad, he's been amazing. He's been thriving here. He loves it. He much prefers cold weather to really stinking hot. So he loves being outdoors. We've been outdoors a bunch, went for a few walks, and he's figured out, I think because we came here, less than a month ago to close on the house, he knows this is his house, and we've started putting furniture in his new room. So he's kind of getting a bit fired up for it. So we're going to so he's in kind of like a nursery right now, but we're going to move him into his big boy room in a couple of weeks. So we're going to do a proper toddler bed, and so he'll be absolutely thriving. But because I've been building stuff, he's got a little toolkit himself, which my dad got him actually randomly. And so he's been like drilling everything with me, and he just wants to get involved. So that's probably why I broke one of the first things I built, because I just wasn't really paying attention, and I don't like instructions as it is. So
Kai broke it.
I broke it. But don't worry, Carly's got the one that's working. Obviously, I've got the one that's a bit broken. But yeah. Anyway, how was New Zealand? Incredible, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. I want to apply for citizenship there.
It's incredible, isn't it?
They just lifted the ban on international people buying property there. There was a 7-year ban because too many internationals were buying property, which totally makes sense because it's incredible. Yeah. So the whole time I was like, Andrew, what do you think? Should we buy
a getaway?
Yeah, 14-hour flight for a weekend. The flight's actually not terrible from San Francisco.
No, it's not.
Which my whole life I always thought it took 5,000 years to get to New Zealand. Not the case. Maybe if you live in Florida, but
yeah.
It was fantastic. The meat pies, shout out, savory pastries, love you. New Zealand, you figured that out.
Yeah.
It was beyond. But we played 4 days of golf at Tiara Links and Terra Iti, which is basically like a Pebble Beach type of thing, but in New Zealand. It was amazing. And then we went to a working sheep farm and got
Very
to
cool.
see like the dogs herd the sheep.
Yep.
I
Sheepdog.
loved that so much. And they like grow their own food there, and the food was all great. And there was this like very flamboyant Frenchman every night pouring their wine and, telling you all about this and that. And it was so fantastic. And oh my God.
So you thriving.
I was thriving. And then we went down to the South Island. We went helicopter fishing, which was very much an Andrew thing. And the way that the pilots fly helicopters in New Zealand is not the way that pilots fly helicopters in America. Like, we're very, safety first. This guy was just zooming through cliffs, and I at one point I was like, okay guys, I think I've reached the end of my adventure possibilities.
Mate, I'm not being funny. Nothing really like kind of scares me like transport wise, but for some reason whenever I'm in a helicopter, it does like, I don't know, with a plane you can kind of glide, but with a helicopter
it's definitely a little scary. But
you did it.
I did it, and they go everywhere via helicopter in New Zealand. So in my mind, I've decided that they're really good helicopter pilots because they're getting their constant reps. This is how they make their living. They have to be good at it, or else it would be a really bad situation. No one would go there. Well, anyway, it was lovely.
Oh, amazing. It looked unreal, mate, to be honest. I was very jealous of all the pictures and videos, and looked like you guys had a great time.
We did. It was nice to I was very committed to not being responsive, which generally I'm very on my emails, which then as soon as I got home, Mel probably saw I was like on the warpath.
I was like, Kira, I'm literally moving house today, like just chill. I'll get to the Google Doc later. I'll just let you go. This is the thing as well, is that I'm usually let you go anyway, because
that's right. I know.
Just adult things are just not my thing, right?
Oh, I don't expect a response, but I need to do it for myself. So.
I literally turned around after building this fucking thing I broke, and it took me about an hour, and I had like 72 messages, and I'm like, Kira. It's like, whoa, it's good to be back. Here she is. She's back. But no, I'm glad you had an amazing time. So.
Yeah, it was lovely. Yeah. And I came back to a lovely package.
It looks, I know, I can't wait to get mine.
For those of you that are listening and not watching on YouTube, which you should be watching on YouTube if you ever fancy that, I'm wearing some of our merch, our Quiet Please hat. I finally got it. We were on pre-sale before because of manufacturing woes, but now everything's out. So if you didn't want to buy before because of the pre-sale, now you can officially go and buy on the website, and it'll arrive to you in 5 to 7 business days. And I realized last time that we talked about our merch on the podcast, we didn't actually tell people how they could buy it.
It's not like us. We have agents.
It's really not like me. So hold on, let me just pull up the
and we've also sorted out the shipping, so people aren't paying $1 gazillion just to get it shipped. So we apologize. We'll sort all you guys out.
No, I sorted them.
Okay, Kira sorted them. Thanks, Kira.
I Venmo'd everybody.
Well done, Kira. You're such a good girl. But yeah, we're sorry about that. We had a complicated thing, so we're sorry. We fixed it. Kira fixed it.
I mean, but I didn't understand. It's a whole long story. Anyway, if you'd like to go to quietpleasepopup.giveswagger.com, that is the landing page for where you can buy the crew neck or the hat.
And we'll somehow link it to this episode.
I think you can put it in the notes.
Yeah, we'll do something. Yeah, Kim will do it.
I think you can do that. But quietpleasepopup.giveswagger.com. It's really cool. It's, you know what? I've always wanted one of these. It's like a taller thing right here.
My vibe, Kira.
It's your vibe for sure. And it has the little quiet please thing on the side, the shush symbol, and then just really classy and clean. So
very versatile as well. You can wear it to dinner. You can wear it to the golf course. You can wear it out with your friends.
You can wear it looking after your kids.
Go.
I want the girlies to buy this for the Waste Management Phoenix Open.
Because it is green.
Well, not only is it green, but it's like that cursive cute thing,
Yeah.
the country club thing.
Everyone buy it.
And you'll look so cute because you're going to be niche in golf pop culture and in on it.
Yeah.
And like the people know. Like if you know, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Go. That's exactly right, Kira. Everyone just go with what Kira just said, but that is perfect. It looks great, mate. Honestly, I'm very happy with it because it's quite stressful designing something like that because you don't really know how it's going to fit, but it looks great.
Yes.
You look great.
Thanks.
You look great.
Thanks. You will too when you get your merch. It's
coming.
It should be
I have 4 tops here until the truck arrives on Wednesday, so we have nothing. Yeah. So
okay. All right. Well, anyway, we're so glad to be back. We missed a ton of huge headlines while we were off, so we're gonna dive into some of that and make sure that everybody has their updates to start 2026 off right in Golfland. Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy that the PGA Tour is going to be back this week.
I know. They don't get much time off, really, do they? I mean,
not if you've played well.
Exactly.
When does the LPGA start?
So we start at Hilton in a couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Are you playing it this year?
No, I can't because I'm going to the Olympics.
Oh, you poor thing.
I know. Sad. Oh. Sad girl. So unfortunately, I won't be there. I am playing in an event. When this airs, I will be playing at Pebble Beach for the LPGA's 75th anniversary.
Very cool.
I know.
Very cool. I didn't get that invite.
So I'll be there. Well, I think that I live close. So they were like, do you want to come?
Well, yeah, fair enough.
It's just a 2-hour drive for me.
Just dedicated 20 years of my life to the LPGA. So a bit rude.
Okay, well, I wasn't in charge of that, so you can...
Well, I thought we came as a pair. So you've just left me out here stranded, just building shit.
Sorry, guys. I can't attend unless my counterpart is there.
I actually don't have golf clubs, so I couldn't have played anyway. I don't have any golf clubs right now.
You know what's funny? I also don't have golf clubs because they're being shipped back from New Zealand.
How long
ship stake. Well, they didn't pick them up for the first 5 days of January because nobody in New Zealand was working at the time, I guess. And so they should arrive today. Today is Monday. So if they don't arrive today, I don't really know what I'm going to do because I have a backup set, which I've left in Lake Tahoe. And then all my other backup sets I've given away to people because how many backup sets of golf clubs can one person possibly own? So I don't have any golf clubs.
Just call Tyler's. They'll sort you out.
Yeah. I'm hoping that they arrive later this afternoon and then I'll be fine. But
yeah.
Who knows? Okay. Anyway, so speaking of the LPGA and women's golf, something that was really exciting, the WTGL was announced. And this is something we've both talked about for a long time of how can something like TGL, which a lot of you have seen on your screens, that's the Technology Golf League, that's teams, things of that nature. They're going to start a women's version of that. So Mel, take it away. What did you think?
I think it's awesome. I think whenever there's an opportunity to bring both the tours together, men and women, and I think this is a perfect opportunity. I think TGL as well, I read something about it that a lot of viewership is very, very young. So it's kind of like the way that these young kids are kind of watching golf now and they find it exciting. It's different. I think it's really cool. I'm very impressed by how quickly they've being able to introduce the women. I know I feel like they should have done it straight away, but I guess they were just
So this is going to come at the end of this year, launch in winter.
Yeah. But look, I think it's cool. I've had a few friends. Emily Pedersen went to watch it when it was in West Palm, and she said it was a really cool vibe. She actually said it was way more fun than she actually thought it was going to be. Sometimes things like that can seem a little bit forced with the banter and stuff, but she said it was great. She says as a spectator, she said it was really cool to be in there. And the thing is, you don't realize how big that screen is and stuff. So she's with the grass and stuff. I will say, I do think they have to be quite picky on who they pick because they have to pick people with a bit of banter and personality, it just can't be like, oh, this is going to come across really bad. You can't, I think with women, and I don't agree with this, but it's just the way the world is that people just want to go and watch Scotty Scheffler. They just want to watch Patrick Cantley hit golf balls because they're the best at what they do. Whereas with women, I feel like this is a great opportunity to actually show not only some of the best players in the world, but also their personalities. And I think that if they do this right, it would be amazing for the LPGA. Like, don't just have your stereotypical, like, you know, top 10 players. In my opinion, I believe that it has to have a little bit of juice to it as well for it to really thrive. Like, I feel like we always have to be a little bit louder. And so if they pick the players right, this is a really cool opportunity for us.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how players will do when they are put in that situation, because someone like a Charlie Hull or a Megan Kang, they have amazing personalities, but they're not used to being in this sort of format. So will they be nervous? Will they be able to let that shine? Are they going to be trying to, you know, do something that maybe isn't natural to them? So it might take a little bit of time to just get used to that. The one thing that I kind of, so it's a women's league and a men's league of the TGL, right? So the one thing that I was kind of like a little bit bummed about is I want to see them playing
mixed
together.
I know. That's the one thing that I thought they kind of missed the boat there a little bit. I feel like they could have extended the teams and had a couple more teams and had it mixed. 100%.
Yeah. Like, why isn't it 2 and 2? Like, they're, sorry, now we're getting into the, you know, some of the names that they're bringing in to replace folks that maybe are out with injury or can't make it that week or something like that. Like, why isn't Charlie Hull playing?
I know.
Instead of,
and like a Nelly, and a Megan Kang. Yeah. I totally get it.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah.
I think
No,
it's just
I would
it's
love
a start.
to see.
It's a start. We've been included, which I know that sounds so shit, but we're constantly having to be so loud and speak so, you know, loud is the only word I can think of. But we got to keep asking to be brought into these things, and it's so annoying that we just don't get brought in anyway. But listen, as step one, we've done step one.
Sure.
Hopefully in the future. I mean, I think the fans would love to see a mixed event. Like, this is sort of, they're doing it at the Olympics, aren't they now, which is great. We already spoke about that. But I think it would be amazing TV to have it mixed. But at least we're in the conversation now. That is step one. That was the hardest step. At least we're getting that respect. So it's a good thing. It's a great thing for us. Okay.
Well, we're excited to see it. That'll come at the end of this year.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't even wrap my head around the fact that it's 2026 and this will be for 2026, 2027.
I know.
We're just trying to build tables. Okay.
I know.
All right. You are going to be excited about this one. The Chevron Championship is moving to Memorial Park. So the LPGA's major championship, which you, I guess, would call the Kraft Nabisco.
It used to be Kraft Nabisco when it was in Mission Hills in Palm Springs. Yeah.
Yes. So there's tons of drama around this over the last few years. Chevron came in as a sponsor, which is great because we want these big corporations to be involved in women's golf. And their headquarters is in Houston. So that tournament, which had a long history at Mission Hills, the jump into Poppy's Pond, that was then moved to, what was it called? Champions? Was it Champions?
Yes.
Yeah,
in
Champions.
Woodlands. Yeah.
Yes. And it kind of just wasn't it. They tried to recreate the whole pond thing. Also, possibly not it. The golf course wasn't, I don't know that it worked necessarily for...
There was no spark to it. There was no spark to the golf course.
Yeah.
Is the best way I can describe it. And they built like the grandstand behind us. So it had like this wall at the back of like 18. It was really weird. But yes, I think this is a great move. Way more accessible for fans because it is so close to Houston. So a lot of people from Houston can go there, or if you're traveling, it's not that much of a drive to the golf course. I just want them to create their own identity. And I hope that now we've shifted venues that they can start doing that, because the jump in the pond before for me was not it. Yeah, it worked. It was amazing at Kraft Nabisco. At, you know, Palm Springs, it was kind of, it was the identity of the tournament for the champion, but now we need a new identity, and hopefully this is now a fresh slate, and Chevron and LPGA can get together, market this really cool and get some really cool ideas. I think they should bring our idea in, which is I think the champion should ride in on a horse, cowboy boots, a belt and a hat.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that would be iconic. Probably a lot of insurance, but get rid of the horse if you need to.
That's fine.
Cowboy boots.
Yeah.
I mean, You're in Texas.
The Valero Texas Open does do that for their winner. So they have the PGA Tour player who wins that sit down and change into cowboy boots. But I'm saying like they need to go full rodeo outfit. We're not just doing boots. We're doing belt buckle. We're doing cowboy hat.
Yes.
Potentially a petting zoo. Like there are. Bring out
a
the
mini
animals.
Rodeo.
A mini rodeo. Love to see it. A mechanical bull.
Yeah.
You know.
Just let's do it. Let's just go full.
But I want to say Memorial Park as a venue is really cool. It's a public golf course. I worked the Houston Open there last year on the PGA Tour. So the PGA Tour will also host. So Memorial Park hosts a big PGA Tour event and a women's major, which I think is emblematic of, like venues matter. It matters that the men and women are playing the same places. And it's sweet. And it's got like the biggest 2-story range you've ever seen in your life.
I've heard the facility is like unbelievable.
Yeah.
Practice area and stuff.
Practice area is amazing. Golf course is really cool. So I think that it is worthy of having this major championship. It felt big. So hopefully it works out. Yes.
And if the tournament want any ideas for what the winner gets, me and Kira are more than happy to give our personal opinions.
Yes, we are happy to be your consultants.
And the winner gets a Quiet Please hat. That's maybe the cowboy hat can have Quiet Please on it. We'll sponsor it one day.
Perfect. The Chevron Championship presented by Quiet Please.
Yes.
I love that.
Let's got a good ring to it.
Okay, so this is a bit of a niche topic, but if you're interested in politics and golf and the crossover and their implications, this is an interesting story for that. So this is, if you've ever heard of something called the National Links Trust, it's currently in a bit of a contentious situation with the Trump administration. National Links Trust takes care of several of the public golf courses in the Washington, D.C. area. And I don't know how much more you want me to set it up, Mel, but you can go into it if you'd like to.
Well, basically, the Trump administration wants to buy it, don't they, and make it more private, country clubby, elite end golf clubs, because the National Links Trust is usually like municipals, public golf courses, way more accessible. Now, I'm going to sidetrack a little bit here because I've had an issue with this for about 5 years. I think golf is becoming way less accessible now than it ever has been, in a sense that it is so expensive. So I actually did some research on this, Kira. Can you believe it? Because I was just curious myself, if I'm honest. So the average country club nowadays, initiation, is between $10,000 and $20,000. That's the average of the country, right? Monthly dues around $300 to $1,000. Annual dues $4,000 to $12,000, right? Now that's not including food and beverage, car, locker room space, potentially caddies. I've been at golf courses where you have to have a caddy, even if I'm just playing 9 holes on my own to practice, right? Now, like a municipal or a public golf course, average per round is about $30 to $100. This is just an average. And then annual public pass is about $1,000 to $2,500, right? I think golf has got so expensive. Like even at my club in Florida that I was at, what it was 5 years ago to now has 5 times the price. And it bothers me because I'm like, how is, a mid-30s, that they're kind of they're nice and steady in their life. They've usually got, when they've got, steady jobs, steady income, progress their way up in the workspace, and they're kind of ready to spend a bit more time playing golf. Like, it's just not accessible. Like, I wouldn't be able to afford it. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I can't afford to pay $150,000 for initiation fee for a golf club. And, especially if you've got kids and stuff, like, it's just, how are these people affording it? And so whenever they're trying to take away something that is more accessible to the general public, I'm against it. Like, we have so many elite golf courses. And if you're in that category, you can usually kind of pick and choose where you want to go in your area. But not everybody has that opportunity. And I just think it sucks because it's stopping the majority of people. Like, it scares them away from golf because it is so expensive. So I'm against this. I think golf needs to go the opposite way, if anything.
Yeah, they should be investing in making it as accessible as possible and working with the National Links Trust to make it the best possible public facility. But instead, it's I don't know.
We have enough elite golf courses. Like, we have enough incredible golf courses in this country, and very private, very exclusive. And then you've got the country clubs, which are just stunning, like amazing. Like, what about this bit, which is where majority of people are, by the way? So that's where I'm pretty passionate about it. It frustrates me. Like, I don't know. I just want golf to be way more accessible for the general public, or, people just don't, even when they have the money, they don't want to spend that because they're like, well, I'm probably only going to get like 12 rounds in a year anyway. And so I just think it's a bit crazy. So yeah, I'm very much an advocate for more accessibility, public golf courses. And some of these public golf courses are incredible, by the way. So good.
Memorial Park.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they should just leave it alone. All you posh, greedy bastards, go to your elite golf clubs and leave the rest to everybody else. So that's where I'm a bit passionate about that.
Well, I always hear from especially British and Irish players, Scottish players, always talking about, well, I grew up on my local little pitch and putt, or my local little golf course that was just in my town. Every single, better than me, every single town has its own little golf facility. It's probably not the nicest thing in the world, but it's just a great way to get out there and enjoy it and to learn the sport.
Yeah, like my golf course. So my golf course that I grew up at, shout out to Chevin Golf Club in Derby. It's quite famous because the first 11 holes are uphill. Yeah, it goes so high.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But I think up until I was 18, and they, very kindly made me an honorary member, but I paid £90 a year. Well, my parents did. £90 a year for me to be a member. Was that $120? Like, and obviously I was there every single day, but
you got your money's worth.
I got my money's worth, but like at the time, if it was £1,000, my mum and dad wouldn't have been able to do that. They'd been like, no chance.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely more accessible in the UK, way more accessible. Like, it's so funny. The last caddy I had, great guy, Greg Duncan, he was Scottish, and we used to talk about it all the time. So he was still a member at like Gullen and a few golf courses in that area, and his membership was something like £500, and he's got like 5 amazing golf courses to be able to play. And that's how it should be,
Yeah, and here, if you don't have $100,000 for an initiation plus $5,000 a month for dues, then you're it's very, very, very limited of what you can actually have access to. Yeah, there is some public golf here and there, but most of it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And what you're paying £90 a year for is a lovely, nice place where you want to drop off your kid and they learn the game. And we just, so it's a little bit different for us. So anyway, the Fried Egg did a really good explainer on this. So if you're interested in learning more about the National Links Trust battle with the Trump administration, I would go and read that article. But I don't know. It's wild to me. We've got so many issues in this country. Are we really focusing on taking away this?
I know.
This public golf? But cool.
Yeah, good for you.
So that's really interesting. Okay, so some rule changes for the PGA Tour are coming in 2026. Any thoughts, Mel?
I don't know what the rule changes are. That's the one thing I didn't read. What is it about? Is it about the live players?
No, it was like, instead of like, if you're playing lift clean place, instead of having a club length in which to place your ball, you only have a scorecard.
Oh, that's how it should be. Okay. We don't need to edit this now. This is how it should be. So I grew up doing that. And then when I came on the LPGA, it's a club length. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah, I love that.
I love this for me. But it should be a scorecard. Sorry. I grew up doing that. And I'm pretty sure we did this on the LET as well. I'm not up to date on the Ladies European Tour rules anymore, but I'm almost certain like it definitely was when I was playing, a scorecard. I don't know if it's changed now, but it should be nobody needs a club length.
No.
It's just
Yeah, a club
greedy.
length can really, really change
Yes.
things.
Oh, it can change a lie. It can be from an uphill lie to a flat lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just greedy. Yeah, just I think that's a good rule change.
Okay. That was kind of the main one. That
Okay.
was the most like, duh. This is what we
Yeah.
should be doing. These are professional golfers. They don't need a club length. Now, I, however, would really prefer that nobody touch my club length rule change situation.
It's your rules, Kira. I won't be saying anything. You can kick it out. You can do whatever you want. When we play golf, you can do whatever you want, Kira. I'm actually at that stage now, honestly.
Bigfoot wedge.
I'm at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to kick it out of the rough now.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya. Fairway hit.
Okay. So your boy, Brooks. Your boy, Brooks, is leaving Live Golf, and ESPN reports that he has applied for reinstatement of the PGA Tour.
Okay.
Wild. Go.
I'm going to ask you a question. Why do you think he's left Live Golf? Like, we're just having a girly chat here, so this, it's just our opinions. Why do you think he's left Live Golf?
Because he got his bag, and he's over the drums, and he wants to go back to play the events that he likes every once in a while when he wants, and live his little best life with Jenna and crew on the boat.
Does he have to pay any of the money back because he's leaving his contract, or is he leaving his contract? Know. Okay, so I mean,
they must have worked something out.
Yeah. I mean,
if he gets his 100 million or 90 million, like, does that really matter?
No, I don't think so. Poor thing.
Yeah, you guys can keep 10. I'm out.
Oh, do you know what? You guys can keep 10 million. I'll be fine. I mean, he said it right. I'm not going to lie to you.
Brooks really figured this out.
I'm sorry. He's a smart bastard. He is smart shit. I also think knowing, I played a lot of golf with Brooks, and COVID, we're not close or anything. I wouldn't even say we're friends, but I mean,
Brooks, if you want to be
he's my friend. No, he's my friend, but I'm not his friend.
What?
Yeah, 100%.
You don't know it, but you are besties.
Yeah, you're literally my best friend. Like, you don't reply to any messages or my calls, but we're besties. It's okay. He's busy.
Yeah, totally. He's not anymore, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking bastard. Text me back. Anyway, that's just personal drama.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love Brooks, and knowing Brooks, the little that I did, he's a proper athlete. He does remind me of a baseball player. He doesn't give a shit. He thinks he's the best. He wants to be the best. And I think being on Live, and this is nothing against Live. Okay, nothing. I'm not. But it has made him very much so relevant. And irrelevant. Yeah. Which is just a joke because he's one of the best to play this game ever. And I just think with the scheduling of Live, there's not many events, but it is a pretty grueling schedule from a travel point of view. I know they fly private and stuff, but it's all over the place. It's all over the place. And I think that it's hurt him a little bit from an ego standpoint. And so why would he not want to come back on the PGA Tour? And I think they should just let him come back. I mean, he's won 5 majors, whatever. He'd actually be a benefit to the tour. And I get that. But that's me talking as a fan. I guess if I was a player and I was, ranked 100th, let's say, and then we allowed him back in, I would be a bit well, hang on a minute. I stayed and blah,
and he got his 90 million.
He got his 90 million and he's just allowed to just swan back in. But I think he should be let back in, and I think he'd be a great addition back to the tour. But it's interesting how that's going to play out. I'm kind of intrigued. And I'm intrigued how well he's going to play when he comes back as well.
I was listening to Brandel on Golf Central with Rich, and they were talking about this, and Brandel said kind of the same thing. Yeah, he should absolutely come back. He's a benefit to the PGA Tour, but they need to set a precedent of some sort of punishment. I don't know if punishment's the word, but, does he pay a fine? Does he have to wait a year? Does he have to give back some of the money to charity? I don't know. Yeah. So they have to figure probably something out, because player 100 is going to be WTF, guys.
Yeah. You can't have your cake and eat all of it. So I think I'm just interested. I'm definitely up for the drama of it. I'm going to be quite invested into it. But, I'm sure they'll allow him back. And yeah, I'm sure there'll be some sort of, like you said, not punishment, but he'll be great to have back on tour. I miss watching him play. I really do. I love watching. It would
be so silly not to have him. That's
they're definitely going to
ratings jump.
Yeah.
Right away.
I miss watching them. We've talked about this so much on this podcast, but I really miss watching them guys week in, week out. Like Bryson, Brooks, John Rahm, like Tyrrell Hatton. Like I love watching Tyrrell play. And it's just a shame that we don't get to see them very much. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be some sort of, payback a little bit, but it'll be great to see him back out here.
I wonder what this means for the long-term future of LIV. So if this player is coming back, one of their biggest names.
I mean, it's an interesting thing to me, LIV, because I actually don't mind the concept of LIV. I think the idea of it, but now they've gone to 72 holes, so LIV doesn't that stand for 54? Yeah, okay.
That was the whole thing.
Right. So that's a bit odd to me.
I think they've done that because they want the world ranking points.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like I think they thought that this was going to really kick off and everyone was going to come and everyone was going to get invested in it. But the problem is with golf is that people like traditions and we're traditionalists and we like 4 rounds and we don't really like a lot of change and we like going back to same venues. And I think it's easier for fan engagement as well, because when you keep going back to the same venues, it has an identity of a golf event, like Bay Hill, you straight away know that's Arnold Palmer's event,
Yeah, you've grown up watching Bay Hill.
Yes, exactly. And so that's what I do think they are missing, but you never know. If this sticks around for 10 years, it might happen, but I think it's a lot harder to get everybody invested than they thought.
Yeah. And they haven't had any major signings in the last couple of years too. John Rahm was the last big name that they had.
Yeah.
So that kind of feels from a momentum standpoint in that regard. It's kind of,
Yeah. And I just think like the money as well, like it is just astronomical signing fees that these guys were getting paid.
But they're not getting that anymore.
No, I know. But like, I feel like people struggle to relate to that. Like an Aaron Judge, you get it because, the Yankees bring in $1 billion a year, more than that. Tens of billions of dollars a year. And so I just think, I think that's where fans struggled with it a little bit as well.
Yeah, because it's down to one check writer.
Yes.
Who's
it's not a team.
Foreign sovereign power that is hard to wrap your head around.
And I mean, I guess it is a team, but it's not like a team you grew up, like a generational team that, your dad or your mum or your granddad, supported. So yeah, it's just going to take a while, but you never know. You never know in a few years. So we shall see. But yeah, I'm very happy that we will be seeing Brooks hopefully in the next year or so at the absolute latest back on the PGA Tour.
Yeah. If not, it would be silly if not.
Yeah, it would be.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Shall we do some predictions for 2026?
Oh, yes.
I believe it's 2026.
I know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I shall start.
Okay.
Charlie Hull wins a major championship. That's my 100%.
I would. Yes. I think she's overdue. I think, I do. She gets herself in really good positions, Charlie, and then it's just that kind of last little round. Not that she plays bad. It's not even that she plays bad. Someone kind of just plays better and she just makes a bogey at the wrong time. So I would agree with that prediction. I think she is going to win a major this year.
I don't know which one it's going to be, but she's got 5 chances.
Yeah, I mean...
Is Riv this year for the US Open?
Yeah, it is.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Showtime Charlie winning in Hollywood.
Oh, God, that would be amazing.
Right?
That would be so good. So, yeah, I would agree with that prediction, actually. So, go on, Charles. Okay, I think this is quite a funny one. I think Tiger's going to compete on the senior tour at the end of the year.
Really?
I think he's going to play at one event.
Like maybe he'll play one of their majors.
Yeah, like he's too competitive, and I think if he's healthy.
If he's healthy, yeah. I don't know what's going on with back surgery number 17,072.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. How is he still walking?
Girl.
Honestly.
That man, sheer will and determination.
It is incredible. Like, dude, just have a pina colada and sit in your pool. But I guess that's why he's Tiger Woods, isn't he?
Yeah.
But I think he's too competitive, and I think he's going to play a competitive round on the seniors, which will be wild.
Everyone's going to be like, all right, well, this was nice.
This was fun. We had a good run there for 15 years. Yeah. Thank you. But
I
yeah,
think
that's one of my
Pat
predictions.
Perez, who, by the way, went to live, he's going to try and play the senior tour this year as well because he turned 50, so he's eligible.
It's so weird. These guys are like 50 now because I remember them. It means we're all getting old, Kira.
No, not us.
Mm-mm.
Just them.
Just them.
Just them. Yeah, I have our merch sells out.
Yeah.
Now live.
Yeah, I agree with that. If not, I'll just buy the rest of it so it looks like it's been sold out.
Yeah, sure.
We can influence
Big
it.
Daddy Warbucks over here. So that's my big prediction, especially if you're going to any golf tournaments in person. It's a great hat for you to wear at your golf tournament or your crew neck.
Okay, this one's a bit controversial, but it's our podcast, so I'm going to say it. And I love Lexi. I love you, Lexi. But I still think she won't be retired in 2026.
She's probably going to be playing the WTGL.
Oh, yeah. No.
Her face is like on the press release.
I know. Yeah. There's no way that Lexi's done playing. So just so everyone to know, Lexi will be thriving in 2026.
No pina coladas for Lexi.
No pina coladas on the beach for Lexi. She will be thriving. And she'll probably win knowing Lexi. So that's my prediction, is that Lexi will still not be retired.
More murals.
Yeah, honestly, just
flyovers.
Just do it, Lexi. Do you know what, Lexi? Who gives a shit? You do you, girl.
Yeah.
You do you, girl. But I think you'll still be seeing Lexi playing on the LPGA in 2026.
Absolutely. I mean, what else is she going to do? Come on. You're that good at golf? You're that young?
I know. And fit and like healthy. Yeah. So give the people what they want, Lexi. Keep playing.
Okay. I have Will Zalatoris contends in a golf tournament. I don't have that he's going to win, but that he'll be competitive again this year.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's quite a broad range. Like if he's going to be, but yeah, I mean, is he healthy again?
Allegedly so. He's
got some muscle, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he had to have back surgery again last year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So if you guys don't know who this is, Will Zalatoris was like this young up-and-comer on the PGA Tour, finally won the FedEx St. Jude Championship, I think in 2023, I want to say. And then the very next week at the next playoff event, he went down on the golf course and has never been the same since. He's had a microdiscectomy in his back, which is a very common surgery for golfers. From a lot of it comes from injury from twisting. And that he twists like how Akshay Bhatia or some of these guys where they're just, their bodies are insane, the positions that they get into. So he's had to completely relearn his golf swing, completely rebuild everything. But it seems like he's going to be back, and he's a great personality for golf.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
He's a really good dude. Like, I want to see him playing President's Cups and Ryder Cups because he's got that fight. He's willing to be a showman. He's willing to let you in, and we need personalities like that. So I would personally be rooting for Will to be able to get back to a healthy place where he can be competitive and like be legit on tour again.
Yeah, I agree.
So that'll be my prediction.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. My other prediction is I think that the LPGA tournament experience is going to start to shift in a good way. I think
Craig Kessler.
At Craig Kessler. I think the way that you watch on TV, obviously with the live streaming every single round, the new TV deal is amazing. And I just think that actually going to an LPGA event is going to start to feel a bit of a shift in a good way.
And what, like, give us an example of what you
like. I think there's going to be a lot. It's just going to be a lot better fan experience. I think there's going to be like more local vendors. I think they're going to get the community more involved where the tournaments are going to be hosted at. I think that the players are going to be invested in what Craig's doing, and they're going to be a little bit more accessible, a little bit more open. You'll be able to like actually get behind a player now, and because you'll start to learn their personality, and it'll be easier to root for them because of the visibility that I think Craig Kessler is going to shine on these players. So I think that, fingers crossed, go on, Craig, you got it. So I think that there's going to be a shift in a very positive uphill way.
I would love for that prediction to come true. So
I would love that.
Manifesting.
Mm-hmm.
I
know your last. Don't you say the last one because I know what it is.
I have the U.S. wins the Solheim Cup on
Why are you
foreign
such an
soil.
asshole?
Sorry.
Such an ass. Honestly, I don't know why you would even say that to me. It's
Why
so
wouldn't
rude.
I?
Kira.
What am I going to do? Just sit here and be like, yeah, Mel, you're great. You're going to win everything.
Yeah. Actually, give me my moment.
No.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay.
Obviously, for obvious reasons. Obviously. No, I think Europe's. I think it's going to be very close. I do think it's going to be very, very close. We obviously have the home support. Netherlands is a great place to host a Solheim Cup, just because it's just easy to get from everywhere. Quick flights for everyone in Europe, and so I think we're going to get an amazing support there, amazing support system. I think the crowd are going to be very loud, respectful but loud, and respectful but loud. And I think the girls were pissed that we lost at Robert Trent Jones last year, or 2 years ago. Oh God, that was 2 years, 18 months ago. So, and I think that the little nestle of players that we've got now are really not only really fucking good, but like mates. They're starting to like bond.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Lynn Grant isn't a rookie anymore. Like Maya Stark isn't a rookie anymore. So this potentially would be like their third Solheim Cup. So they're starting to get it, understand it, know the predictability of the week. So yes, some of our star players are I think we're gonna have a fantastic team. So, and I'll be chasing around after Charlie Hall all week because she won't go to team meetings. So it's just one of my favorite weeks. I love it.
So maybe I'm just doing some reverse psychology on you and just saying that you're not going to win, because then that way, if you win, you can come back on the pod and just abuse me.
I will. I'll just be in yellow and blue for the entire thing.
And I'll be like, see, it was really because of me, because I lit that fire in you and said, you're not going to win.
You almost don't want it to happen because I am such an asshole when we do win. Like, I'm that person. Good. I'm such an ass, honestly. So
perfect.
Angela,
come on.
I think it's going to be actually amazing. I think it's going to be very close. I mean, the Americans are so strong. They always are. In fact, on paper, they're usually stronger than us.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, obviously. But we've, and you guys, I've said this before, like the American team is starting to get a really good chemistry as well. Mm-hmm. And that was kind of one of the things that we prided ourselves on. And yes, we never really had the stronger team, but we did when it came to morale and banter and coming together. And so, but Anna Norquist went to the Ryder Cup, spent a lot of time with Luke and got a lot of kind of team room advice and what the boys did in New York. And so she's got some really good things in motion. So to try and make it I give ourselves the best possible chance. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun either way. I love a Solheim either way, mate. I mean, obviously, it's just the best week of the year. Best week every 2 years.
Yeah. It's a opportunity for these girls, like we were saying at the top of the show, their personalities to come out in a different format. Yeah. We constantly are seeing them in 72-hole stroke play. Everybody's so serious.
Yeah.
And this is
and also
not
fans can get behind it. Yeah, like America or Europe, and that's where it's just so amazing because it is difficult to get behind players like Tiger and Rory. Like they're just the greatest, right? You can be big fans of them, like a Ricky Fowler, quite a unique identity. Yeah. Whereas it is difficult to get behind players, like individual players, because it's kind of just your own personal favorite. Whereas when it's a team, I'm from Europe, obviously I'm going to support Europe. So it's just, it's like any other sport, isn't it? Team sport. So it's just a sick week. Just love it. My favorite. A lot of missed flights on a Monday from a Solheim for me. Can you believe it? I actually missed one on a Tuesday morning as well. Once. Yeah, that was fun. And I was playing
going the next week. Well on Monday that you had to stay till Tuesday.
Honestly, such an idiot.
Do you have a shush of 2026? Has something already bothered you in 2026?
No. Do you know what? I'm pretty content right now. I mean, I can think of a shush of the week. What was it? There was something the other day. Actually, I'm never moving for another 10 years.
I too am never moving.
Honestly, it is stressful, but it's also not. But like, because we packed all our own stuff up. Did you know that? We did everything. and put it in a truck. Like they put it in a truck, obviously. But just and like the cars. Well, both cars are here now. Kylie's car just got delivered this morning. So Kai's happy. So he's got his shopping trolley in there. So he's thriving now. But I'm not moving. A
cross-country move is a whole different thing. I haven't done a cross-country move since I was 12. The biggest move I've done maybe was in 2016 or 17, moving back from LA to San Francisco.
Yeah. It's just everything, like the mortgage and like just trying to figure it out. And then it's the logistics of having everything time. Like if something went wrong, we would have been a bit screwed. Mm-hmm, if they were like, hey, we can't get move-in truck until Thursday instead of Wednesday, I'd be like, oh, whoa, wait, we're leaving Friday morning, so no. Do you know what? You got to not think about it, because if you think about it, you'll never do it. And I'm quite good at shutting off my brain, so I just go in full, like, right, that direction. Like, I'm really good at that. Like, Carly does say the one benefit of me is that when I've got something in my head, I just go for it and don't think about what could happen. Where she's a bit of a worry. I can't say the word worry, by the way.
Worrier?
Yeah, I can't say it.
She's a worrywart. Worrier. I too am. I'm of the Carly ilk.
Carly overthinks everything.
Yeah, same. Carly, girl, I see you, I feel you, I hear you.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
So, no more cross-country moves, no more with a toddler. So, but he's been great. So, but we're here now.
Hey, I'm so happy for you guys. I can't wait to come visit. Oh, it's such a quick flight for me.
Yeah, please.
And one of my best friends also lives in Denver, so I could make a whole thing of it. But
absolutely. What is yours, Miss Kira?
I don't know. I haven't had anything to really stress me out because I have had a lovely start to the year. Heli fishing. But with that, a lot of things tend to add up. So today is really the first day that I had a call at 7, this call, doctor's appointment. I've got all these things that are finally starting to happen in one day. So this morning I had a moment of feeling a lot of anxiety and the desire to not do anything and just push it all away and just lay in my bed and pretend like I don't have 1,000 things to do. Yeah. And so it's just like and Andrew's away. So I had to get up and walk Steve. Like literally everything is usually Andrew takes care of his dog.
Had to make your own breakfast.
I had to make my own breakfast, had to make my own coffee, had to walk my own dog.
I had to make my own bed. It is just too much.
Way too much.
You and Carly are honestly, you're like sisters or something, because you guys are the fucking same. Carly, do you know what Carly said to me yesterday? This is so funny. So Carly was just a bit, he gets whiny sometimes when he's teething. And I just ignore it. I'm like, whatever. And Carly just looked at me and she was like, I just don't want to look after him today. I was like,
I don't want to do this.
She's like,
don't make me.
She's like, I just lie down for an hour. I was like, yeah, I got him. And I was like, I feel you. I feel you, Carly. I was like, she just looked at me, poor thing. She's just deflated. I was like, I got you.
Yeah.
She says, I just want to read my book. I don't want to be pestered by a 2-year-old, for more snacks every 5 minutes. And yeah. So,
I get sensory overload. I'm overstimulated.
Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? But
yeah.
Adulting is, I say this all the time, adulting to me is so hard.
Yeah.
I love it at times.
What the heck?
But I also fucking hate it. I hate the adult stuff. I hate paying bills. I hate sorting out mortgages. I hate figuring out how to turn my water on and off. Adult things like that, I'm just not a very good adult when it comes to that.
This is why Andrew is my dream man, because
he does all that, doesn't he?
He does all that. I'm not doing any of that. There's some things that
so what do you do? Well, I'm just curious now.
I am a delight.
I know, apart from a thriving personality.
I am so much fun to be around. Okay.
Apart from that.
But I'm all about people breaking through their gendered roles and stuff. But in certain things, I'm like, this is not a me problem. This is an Andrew problem.
Oh God, I would love to be a fly on the wall just a couple times.
Well, honestly. Our water heater sometimes goes on the fritz, and it's very easy to fix it. You just press this little button, it faults out. I have to go press this button, but I just refuse to press the button. Andrew, you have to go.
Tell you what,
it's not my job.
I have a whole new respect for Andrew. He needs some sort of award.
But you know what? You know who planned every single moment of our trip to New Zealand? I did.
Yeah,
That
okay.
boy showed up with a suitcase
itinerary.
and said, "Where are we going?" He
Yeah,
had no
perfect.
idea.
Yeah.
Every hotel, meal,
you do your part,
airport
Kira.
transfer.
Yeah.
I contribute, but I will not be touching the water heater.
No. So you thrive in that. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. You've made your point. But
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm more of the physical. I do all the fixing things. Kylie fixes all bills.
You know, the gender's role.
Honestly. We're just talking about how it shouldn't be a gender role, but fuck it is in this house.
Yeah. So I guess my shush is me being overstimulated with all the things.
Touching the water heater button.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I hate that thing.
Anyway.
All right, guys. This is nice to be back. This is good to get back into our routine. So we're back on our normal cadence.
I'm going to buy a desk this week, so I will have a desk next week.
I can't wait to see what you do with your background because it's a true blank slate.
Literally.
So I want to see all your cool memorabilia.
Yes,
I want to see Solheim stuff. I want to see stuff from your win.
Yeah, we'll make it cool. Maybe not next week. Give me a month, but yes, I will make it very cool.
You take it. I mean, this took me forever by the time I got this up. So.
Well, you didn't put it up though, did you?
Well, no, but
yeah.
But a TaskRabbit did.
I'm thriving on TaskRabbit. There's a couple things. Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.